All right, we have a small group today, but I don't think we're gonna get a ton of people. Um, it looks like somebody put in a topic here about Jaeger tracing. Was that actually from either of you two, or is that someone who's not here? Guessing somebody who's not here. I don't really understand exactly what they're asking for. Uh, because we can already deploy Jaeger tracing demons with Ceph as of last week. It got merged. I'm not sure why it's now suddenly a topic. Oh, but yeah, whoever put that in there is not here, so it's not hard to discuss that. All right. Yeah. Either of you have any other topics you wanted to bring up here this week? It's sort of a slow last few weeks with all the U.S. holidays and stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in if there was any progress regarding the NFS work. Adam, were you able to go through Francisco's POC document and uh, you had any
I read
questions?
through it closer since then. I didn't really have any questions or anything. I thought it seemed like it was, fairly clear on what needed to be done. I just haven't had a chance to finish writing anything up yet. Uh,
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Thanks.
I mean, it's possible I'll run into some problem when I actually start doing something, but for now, I don't have any questions or anything. I just need to work it. All right. John, do you want to give any updates on the piling stuff, idiom stuff? Anything changed there since last week?
Sure, not a lot. The only thing that's really new is I'm finally able to run ethology tests, and I'm getting my brain wrapped around um, that work. So I've gotten to the point where it seems that I have a maybe somewhat consistent 20 tests failing. One of them, Adam and I have discussed in the past. We're aware that one of them fails because it's using the wrong Cephadian binary in an upgrade test. The other ones, I don't know what their problem is yet, and I'll probably have to start going through them case by case basis. And I'll be reaching out to people to get some help with that when the error messages are very obvious, which is the case for at least about half of them for me right now.
Yeah, a lot of times
Yeah,
quality
that's
tests you have to go
about
into the
all I
logs.
can.
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, right. And not being familiar with the test cells and the different failure cases, like I said, I'll probably start asking. I'll send you a link or something this afternoon and say, all right, I've looked at this one. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
That kind of
I
thing.
I do know we have some infra failures that are sort of consistent right now as well.
Okay.
There's like a gzip thing that keeps popping up in a lot of runs. So if you
Hmm.
see any of
All right.
those, that's probably not related at all or an issue, but there probably is some actual failures in there. I have to.
Yeah, a lot of them have a repeated traceback about trying to clean up a podman command or a service, but I think that's not a root cause. I think that's just a subsequent failure that's triggered by the real problem, but it's hard to say yet.
Yeah, could be true. All right. Well, good update. So we're making some progress there. Let's say they start figuring out how to get Topology to work.
Yeah, it's just for me, doing it for the first time, it's slow going. And since I don't work on Ceph stuff full time, it's double slow going when I'm doing.
Yeah. All right, John. I'll put something about that into the other pad. We have a running update on that one. That's going to be one of our long projects. Other than that stuff, I don't really have any new topics this week. There's a lot of things in progress right now. Obviously, the compile stuff ADM. There's the new HA NFS stuff. But nothing that needs to be discussed. Well, if there's nothing else, like we could maybe just end for the week. Don't have any last minute things they want to bring up? I forgot about.
No, but I will pester you to take another look at my NFS decorator PR if you haven't.
Yeah, that one hasn't been open in a while. I'll take
Yeah,
a
it's
look
still
that way.
outstanding. No worries. For what it's worth, for Sebastian commented on the other one, the previous PR, like late last week. It's closed, but he commented on it, and I replied as well. Kind of funny.
I think I remember seeing that. He was talking about the two JSON, the naming, and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting to see he did pop up on a PR that was purged weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, it's probably one of those. Oh, I was just checking up on my email and saw this.
Yeah, I guess it's a more interesting PR if you're going to come back and look at something. All right. Yeah. In that case, doesn't sound like we have anything super important to talk about in here. So we can end there. I'll see you all next week.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.